Is it truly possible just in a few days to explore the most beautiful and Instagrammable spots in Paris, enjoy Parisian vibes and make shopping in just one of the few offline stores in the world of the most trending Parisian brands back? That's exactly what you and I here to find out in the first part of my Paris vlog. Let's go! I lived and did my studies in France. That's why Paris is such a special place for me. And now let's catch the very early morning flight from Vienna to Paris with me and grab a cozy cup of morning coffee in airport lounge. We will arrive to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport very soon and I will show you the way from the airport to Parisian city center.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's fasten seatbelts and enjoy this flight, dreaming about the amazing moments that we will have together in Paris very soon. So we landed in Charles de Gaulle Airport and we almost in Paris, but almost. That's why first things first, let's talk about transportation as I promised. You can get from Charles de Gaulle Airport directly to the Paris city center by RER train. Why it's so convenient? Because you can skip any traffic jams and it costs 11 euros comparing to 50-60 euros for taxi. I need to switch to Terminal 3 from my Terminal 1 where I arrived, and I also will recommend you to use Navigo card, but just in case if you are arriving at the beginning of the week. It's like a weekly pass to any transport around Paris, however, I'm arrived at the end of the week just for 3 days, that's why I will not buy it. But if you have a longer stay in Paris, I would recommend you to get this card. And in case if you will decide to go back to airport from Paris by RER also, be careful, there are two directions of this train as final destination. Pick one that go exactly to the airport. And just like that we arrived to Paris. Subway station located very central. The Louvre is just a few blocks from here. I'm staying next to Opera Garnier, which is also not far from here. I decided to take 21st bus to ride few stops directly to my hotel. I have just dropped my bags at the hotel and now I'm heading directly to Palais Royal. It's located just on a walking distance from my hotel, that's why staying next to opera is super convenient. Palais Royal Garden is a garden of former royal palace and it's located in the first district. I think it's the most iconic and calming place to get when you just arrive to Paris to have some me time, some coffee and the most Instagrammable cafe here, which became actually like a stylish point, I think, of this garden. And also from Palais Royal it's very convenient to go further and explore Paris. So together we definitely deserved this coffee moment in Paris. I think this cafe became like a cultural hub because its unique blend and atmosphere of Japanese and French influences and make it very popular among locals and tourists. As leaving Palais Royal on my way to Louvre, I'm heading now to the very iconic spot of Paris. Its iconic striped columns, also known as Le Deux Plateaux. It's surreal art installation created by artist Daniel Burin. Their black and white columns have become a social media sensation. It's drawing visitors from all over the world who want to capture this interesting blend of historical architecture and contemporary art. From Palais Royal it is just a few minutes by walk and we are next to the world-famous Louvre Museum. And of course, right here you can catch a glimpse of iconic glass pyramids that greets you at the museum's entrance. Just on the left there is another one Instagrammable place which is called Le Café Marly. I think it has a perfect view to the pyramids and Louvre. And on the right from pyramids, on the other side, there is Tuileries Gardens, the most iconic garden of Paris. But as I'm in Paris just for a few days, I will show you Tuileries Garden in the next part of my vlog. On the first day in Paris, I met a few of my friends and I passed by this Polène store, one of the few offline stores of this brand in the world, one of my favorite handbags brand, and I decided to go there for shopping tomorrow. Good morning, Paris. And for sure we need to get a French breakfast. Since my studies in France, I really like this Pole Cafe. Quiche Laurent, un petit croissant et cappuccino crème. And we are going to implement my yesterday idea to shop in just one offline among few stores in the world of Polène bag. Earlier than the opening hours of this store and there is already a line. There is a paradox that this middle market handbags has more lines to their offline stores than a lot of luxury brands. Firstly, because there are just few of these stores in the world. Earlier, there was just this offline store in Paris and one in New York. But by the time I'm editing this YouTube video, there is already a second store opened in Paris. I guess I spent around 30 or 40 minutes to get to the store. My love with this brand started with this handbag. I saw it in one block of other girls, but actually finally I bought this one, which is on me. You see it all over the vlog. And then I decided to get this big one, which reminds me kind of never full model. There are two sizes, this one that I'm trying now in a smaller one, but I think I need to try the bigger one. And also the specific of the store that usually the most iconic models are sold out. That's why you can do try on here, but you need to order online. So I spent maybe an hour to try on different models and handbags. Let me know actually which one is your favorite and whether you're aware with this brand. It's not an advertisement, it's my really honest love. It was a very hard challenge to decide which bag I want among all of them. So in the second part of this vlog I will show you small unpacking of the bags that I got. Guess which one it was. And thankful to you for this opportunity to share with you my shopping in Paris and my Parisian moments. In the next part I will show you the most beautiful spot to take the best pictures with Eiffel Tower in Paris. We will go to Galerie Lafayette, we will unpack this bag and we will also enjoy a very tasty Parisian cuisine. I finished this day in the most Parisian way, in a cozy bar with a glass of red wine with my friends.